Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts, Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert, Adam Duran, answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
All right, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
Back again. Feels like just a few minutes ago we were talking local SEO in 10.
That's right. And it's now time for another edition.
Another edition. Great. And I'm sure this episode is uplifting, positive, and full of clouds and sunshine for everybody.
Nope. Things that tick me off. I had to do one. I had to do it. I was talking to a friend and I was like, oh my God, this website, it checks all the boxes that just make me angry about this industry. So
this is going to be the shortest podcast ever, right? Because you go with the flow.
I definitely do not. So, but I wanted to make sure.
Strap in, everybody. Strap in. Here we go.
So if you have a website for your business and you see any of these, this should make you raise an eyebrow like the people's champion and go, because
you smell what the
no, you just want to call up the designer and say, all right, what are we going to do here? This is all of these are things that I've seen countless times, and I'll explain each one and why they're bad, and then you can be the judge of why they're bad, and kind of I'll start with the most egregious.
Okay? All right, I have my website up. I'm ready.
Bring it. All right, here we go. Number one on my things that tick me off list is the web designer name is on the homepage. They say web design brought to you by whoever. So that's on your homepage, right?
Yes.
Guess what the most trafficked page on your site is?
Homepage.
Your homepage. So Google, when they go to that page and they index it, they're like, hey, your homepage, the most powerful linking location on your website, points to a website business. Okay. Now, what do they get out of that? Well, they get some relevance. They get another link linking back to them, which helps their business rise in the rankings. Guess what it does for your business? Confuses
Google.
Right. It hurts your business. That's what I wanted to hear. But yes, it also confuses Google. But what it does, it actually, it's like negative SEO for your site. Why? Because it doesn't have anything to do with whatever your business is. And so your Google goes, huh? Because from you to them, it helps. From you to them, it's a business that has no relationship to yours at all. So it's not helping your business at all. If you are really, a lot of website design companies put this in their contract. If you do have this in your contract, bam, put that onto like a partners page, somewhere where it's, on one page of your website, not on every page in the footer. That is just horrible, horrible. It makes me mad because it's not putting your client first. It's actually putting you ahead of your client, which is antithetical to what I believe.
So if 90% of websites out there have the designer's name, logo, and website at the bottom, it goes back to what ticks me off is why isn't Google smart enough to say, oh, that's the designer?
I don't know.
Next topic.
Sorry, man.
Don't have any.
Why? I mean, you're talking to the biggest company in the world. Hey, you. Nah,
you would think they would have tested their own product. All right, next.
They do. All right, next one. Things that I don't like are, this one was a friend of mine told me, the social links on your top right of your homepage. You have your Facebook page, where we are on the site, where we are on the web, find us on the web. Top right of your homepage should always be
homepage.
No. On the top.
Well, it says home or...
Nope. Oh, that's next
the menu.
All right.
You don't like the menu at the top right?
Top right should always be reserved for your phone number. And that phone number should always be clickable. So on your desktop or on your phone. Top right, always clickable phone number. It's just the way it is. Top left is your logo. Top right is your phone number.
So telemarketers will love that.
Well, it's more that the user interface, basically in the last 20 years of the web, have basically codified that as how it should be. So if you're not, some foo-foo designer or something, then, if you are, do whatever the heck you want. But for most or for all businesses, top right phone number. If you have multiple locations, we're not going to put it there. We're going to have a button that says take me to wherever, call now, and then it'll take you to the pages. But definitely top right in your header, phone number, especially if you're a one location business. Next, you did say the home. You want that home, the word home in that menu at the top. Stop it.
Aha.
Don't do that. Okay. Why? Because your logo already defaults to home. So having two places where in that menu where you're using that one is for they both link back to the same place, you don't need it. Okay? Just
Great.
Trust me.
Now I get to hit my web designer over the head with a chair. Because guess what mine says?
Well, if you as a business owner told the designer to do it, then you're to blame. So
I have a contract.
You want to limit those menu items to 3 or 4. You don't want to have 10 up there. Too confusing. So basically you have no home listed in that menu.
Homeless.
Yeah. No, you have the home button is your logo on that top left. Okay. Any questions before I get to the next one?
No, we only have 4 minutes left.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Next one. I'm getting all charged up. Here we go. That phone number, by the way, should be clickable. All right, next one. Your site is not secure.
I agree with that.
That is unforgivable. If your site was designed in 2007, along with it being not secure, awesome. You don't have a mobile site. Those are 2 big no-nos. Google pretty much hates your guts and has deprecated you in the results. So enjoy that. Yes.
All right. So not having it mobile friendly. Did you know a lot of Google pages are not mobile friendly? So they must love it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Google says.
Try pulling up your email on a phone. That's awesome.
It's not a web page.
Yes.
Okay. So we want to make sure, of course, that your website has to be mobile friendly. This is for Google decided a few years back. If it's not, there are basically a few different search engines within Google. One of them is mobile search, and they're defaulting to that as main. So you want to make sure that your site is mobile friendly and has that HTTPS.
I was just going to say, what do you mean by secure?
Yeah, it has to have that HTTPS there, not HTTP. Only that. It'll also flash, like you'll see a little lock button. If your site is secure, and it'll be unlocked, or like the no symbol will be over it. And many times your site will have already been hacked, and any new user won't even get to see it. So Google, or not Google, your browsers will block that site.
Thanks to our friends in
I don't know.
Other countries that try and hack the website.
That's right. Everyone loves to spam everybody. That's what it's all
or
about.
spoof your website so they can email blast somebody else. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Okay.
All right.
So the other one I want you to kind of take a look at on your website is any outbound links. That means links that take somebody off of your website should open in a new page. Okay, so if you have a link to your Facebook page, that's great. You should have it on your homepage. It's fine. Make sure that when somebody clicks on that, it doesn't open within that window. You want to have it open a new page, so that way they can always go back to your site, right? You always want them to go back to your site, see that your call to action, schedule your consult now, get your free whatever quote now. You want to have that big button that they can always see, and taking them off your site, no bueno. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So those are the few things that really tick me off.
I'm sure there's more. Yeah. Go ahead.
The last one I'm going to do is think of your site and its sub pages. Like each one of those sub pages is an essay. That means each one of those sub pages should be about one specific topic. it should have one focus. And then it can go deep. You can have one focus, but have tons of questions about it answered. But each one of those pages should have one specific focus. It shouldn't try to address a whole bunch of different things, a whole bunch of different topics. One topic, one page.
Great.
Structure your site like that, please. It will help Google understand your business. And basically when that happens, bam, you have better rankings. So all of these things that I talked about today, they do affect your ranking, and maybe not the phone one, but that affects your phone calls. So that's probably pretty important.
No.
Anyway, all the other stuff affects your ranking. So you should definitely, review your website, make sure that you have them all done. And if you don't, contact your local web designer and say, hey, what's going on, bro? Take your link off my site. I don't appreciate that.
I thought you get to talk to them with the raised eyebrow and hit them
Send
over
them that GIF, and then you can say, what the heck's going on here?
All right.
That's all I got for today, Jamie.
Okay. Well, that's very good information. Easy to check. Super easy. So it'll be in the show notes. So make sure you review those, and more importantly, share them with other business owners so they don't run into it definitely feels like 3 out of 4 sites I go to have all of these issues. The mobile friendly one is like, okay, come on, what year is it that you don't know that people have? Anyway, make sure to rate and review Local SEO in 10, share it around, and let's make this the number one business podcast on the web. We can do it.
Yes, we can. I'm hoping that I'm getting a lot of comments and messages through our site. That's great, with people having all kinds of questions. These are all great questions. Keep them coming. The whole point of this podcast is to help business owners kind of take control and grow their own business. This is not all rocket science. It's all learnable. And once you do it, you get better at it. So I love that we're getting a lot of feedback that's really positive. Keep it coming. See you guys next time.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.